Okay, welcome back. I'm Cappadocia. Welcome back to Rogue Trader. We're carrying on right where we left off, so we're going to go do some scavenging of all these bodies around here. Axis, does she need a better lasgun? No. And I don't think we need that either. We've got one spare. There we go. And there's a couple over here as well, so we'll go and get these. One thing I am definitely going to do though. That's a bit nicer. Look at that. Strike and cleave. On hit. The sword inflicts the disturbed effect for 2 rounds. If the target is attacked, is always suffering from the disturbed effect, deal an extra 6. So yeah, that's nice. And you can have that rather than your Mars pattern. There we go. Right, we'll sort all of our stuff out in a bit. Okay. Anything else around here worth looking at? Yeah, this one just here. Loop, 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 loop. Not there. Ah. Come and get the goodies. Melter charge, force grenades. Nice. And some more goodies over there. It's all stuff for the ship. Nothing there. Just in down there. Ah. Grab all of that. And off of him. Is that everything? There's still some goods here. Oh, it's that. Yeah. Might as well throw that over. And that, we ain't going to use that now. Warhammer, I'm going to equip that. But now, what's everybody wearing here? Abelard has his seneschal Strossi Carpace. She's wearing chainmail. She's got a mesh chest piece. She's still wearing a body glove, an armor body glove. So we will give her that. There we go. Alright. Let's get out of this horrible pit, shall we? Yeah. Your furnace used to smelt extracted sand into glass. Poison gas. Lovely. Back up to the main level. Ooh, he's still with scared alive, is he alright? He's safe in one piece, so I shall receive him against aboard my ship, so ready to shuttle. Oh. Return to my ship. Police report, Lord Captain, over the past few days I've received several messages from different decks complaining about anomalous behaviour in the ship's conscious servitors. Machine spirits are restless and rebellious, and no tech litany or ritual purification can aid them with this obscenity. Tech priests can deal with the vessel systems, but the servitors, they make their everything a task disciplines and change sign rituals or something downright freezes given a chance. Lord Captain's education is called by areas in the college data calculations or some other sensible station. I'm teaching not to take after those who whisper about the ship being cursed. Oh, don't start, old man. All these particular happenings have long since turned into local legend. The door slams shut, a lumen starts flickering, folk are growing used to all that, so our resident ghost has decided to up the ante. I'm telling you, things are only going to get worse from here. The technomats inspected the servitors and concluded there posed no danger. According to the Cominsar, such behaviour is caused by either echoes of minds not completely eliminated or by manifestations of the machine spirit's will. Nonetheless, the faulty servitors make the crew's task considerably more difficult, and High Factorium journalist Dan Rock would like to discuss how to deal with the defective property. He is awaiting you on the bridge. Okay. Do we have any way of upgrading stuff here? No, I don't want to take off the maintenance thing. Oh. Power torpedoes, dorsal mega cannons, Mars pattern micro batteries, shields, more specs readings, developments, posts. Still don't have a shield master yet. I mean, I'd be the best shield master, but we'll have to wait on that. Let's go back to the bridge. And we're going to go see what that other shippy dip's about before we head to the main planet. There we go. Hello. Which reform? What's happened? You see, Lord, ship servitors have been malfunctioning of late. They violate protocols, interrupt their tasks, observe crew members for long periods of time, and move erratically with no meaning or purpose. Had it been a routine technical fault, I would have decided to fate these servitors myself, but I deemed necessary to notify you. I do not wish to hide such irregularities. If you wish to observe the servitors' unusual behaviour before you decide to fates can be arranged. The majority of defective units have been delivered to one storage compartment pending your decision. Yeah, let's take a look. But George Dron soon found the servitors in the same position they all assumed after they'd been corralled into the bay, all standing in long spiral line facing the centre of the strange formation. The moment his lordship crossed the threshold of the bay, their bodies jerked in motion as if obeying a command. The servitors turned to face the captain. The technomax tested their overseeing the defective units reached for their weapons. Demand. Report. The technomass long-winded detailed report could have been surmised in a single key point. Despite the servitors of normal behaviour, they were still quite capable of carrying out tasks, and therefore circumstances did not call for their termination. All held their breath. Immediately the servitors, each and every one of them, stepped towards the captain in perfect unison, and they mimicked his movements with frightening precision. The road trader halted in place after a moment's thought, waved his hand, and the servitors synchronously repeated the gesture as well. When the Lord Captain turned quizzically to the technomat, so did the servitors, as if mocking him. Whatever the Lord Captain did, be it an incline of his head, a wave of his hand, or a step to the side, the defective units repeated it without a moment's delay or hesitation. Like grotesque marionettes controlled by an unseen puppeteer. We observed this mime unfold in distressed bafflement for nearly a minute until the servitors finally came to stop, not sensing any threat from them. The road trader approached with confidence. As High Factorium, it was who I prompted the entire inspection, and thus it was my duty to follow the Lord Captain. As we stepped closer, we noticed a fascinating regularity. The servitors' pupils, normally still, were shaking wildly, their bulging veins pulsating under their copper collars, inscribed with their past offences. It was as if these mindless harp machines were locked in a perpetual state of extreme tension. Visibly shaken, a technomat behind us proposed that human souls had awakened deep within the servitors' bodies after a long slumber from within their lobotomized brains, formerly bereft of intelligence, and they had attained awareness, feeling and understanding. After a pause, Step away. A group of technomats hurried to act upon Lord Captain's command, and the servitor's mechanical parts, separated with clicks and snaps and hisses. The servitors between its wrinkled pale flesh and its augments were laid disgustingly bare. We watched technomats do their worst to see every centimetre of the servitor's stiff muscles abounding with valves and cavities pierced by countless cords and tubes. The disassembly analysis complete, the technomats concurred the unit was in working order. Nothing in the dissected body that lay before us could provide any insight into reason behind the defects. I should mention one more thing. At the moment, all of us present discovered not just the eyes, but the hands and heads of some of the servitors were now shaking too, as if the mechanised servants were overcome with some primordial terror. Send them back to work. What do they think we are? They have committed crimes and sins against the Emperor, and for that they languish in eternal. Yum. Oh, what we have here, Lord Captain, is very noticeable, but there's a void ship sitting in a local asteroid field. It sure is quiet. It's like huddled there on purpose. I'm not surprised. I think it's more scrappy than ship at this point. Someone sure went to town on it. We're registering critical damage on the hull, depressurization of several compartments. Oh, and there's an incoming transmission to hear us. Do not require assistance. Repeat, do not require assistance. Copy. Keep following their passers-by. Text. Lord Captain, I'm told our walkers cannot determine the allegiance of the vessel. To be brief, there's an unidentified, badly damaged vessel within the asteroid field that has been refusing help. Which, not to put a fine on it, has not been offered to them yet. Yes, Lord Captain, the connection is identified. Unknown vessel receiving you. Identify. Repeat, identify yourselves. Don't tell them we're done for. This is Thunderfang. We are a merchant vessel. Do you copy? We're a merchant vessel? Of course they are. Damn my stupid head. What the hell is Thunderfang? Our vessel's bad damage. Rage is preventing the correct identification. We assure you, merchant, Thunderfang does not require aid. Damage report on the unknown vessel. The temperature shows multiple hull breaches, most likely caused by the guns of ship combat. Several compartments are leaking air. The bridge has been almost completely obliterated. Two of the engines are critically damaged. Someone gave them a thrashing so solid they barely managed to limp away. What happened to you? We were just flying, minding our business, straight out of the blue and open fire. Miracle knows we got away unprotected, and the fire, who knows? Happy now? What have you done, idiot? It's too late now. Do you copy? We are for the fellow of the void. We do not come here to loot or different business help out of jail. Do not hurt police. We have already had our chronos cleaned. How about striking a deal? Our hole is full of... In case you're unaware, Lord Captain, the Fellowship of the Void is a disorderly assembly of several dozen private factions in the Chronos Expanse. They consider themselves above regular heretics only because they sometimes have vox conversations with those who they're about to board. Were it me, I'd make them eat salvo. They certainly deserve it. I would wait on destroying the vessel, though. Although the moral aspects of livelihood do cause some awkward questions, the Fellowship of the Void makes major supplies of goods to local markets. I prefer to deal with them acceptably, especially in a situation where performing a walk jump is possible. Your Lordship, I beg forgiveness in my own person, but let me just remind you again, we're currently locked in the system without the ability to jump anywhere else. Be reasonable, do you really now of all times want to get rid of a trading partner? Fire. Now we're going to head to Arrakis Minor. Manoris. It's time Mercy used to tell you experience together, a whole new party, play cops with your friends. As the ship makes its way through the star system, a strange fatigue falls over you, your eyelids grow heavy, and the query you need to do up yet another order falls from your hand. You urge you have the start, someone else is in your study, you stand up and stare at the dozens upon dozens of corpses turning among your number. You recognise this figured bloody voice that died on the ship's bridge, those you met in your previous life. How's this possible? Where were the enforcers posted to stand guard? It matters not. Oh. As if its owner curled, the shard lying on the edge of death, the sole remnant of Conrad Vertigo's weapon slips into your hand. Its metal is searing cold. The dead sway from side to side, closing in. The dead end draw closer and closer. Your fingers involuntarily tighten around the sharp edge cutting into your palm. Wow. An unbelievably bright light floods everything around you. You find yourself surrounded by grovelling minions, their bodies shivering in your mere presence. Your hands no longer hold a pitiful sharp but a majestic and intricate weapon. A skillfully crafted sword with strange, unnerving proportions, a curved design and an unusual hilt adorned with the image of a closed eye. The eye wide open, revealing a gaze so ancient and dark that it steals your breath away. You have felt this gaze before, there on the bridge, and the voice that appears in your mind only confirms your guess. The tapestry is woven, the path is chosen, accept your fate. Never. Your body refuses to obey your mind. The handle feels as though it's become one with your hand, and the gaze of the demonic eye sets your very soul ablaze. Resisting your fate is futile. Oh. You awaken from the vision kneeling next to your desk, clothes drenched in sweat with a sour taste in your tongue. Your head is ringing and you struggle to recall the faces and the image of the sword in your hands. Only the deep cut on your palm and the bloody child lying on the floor remind you of what just transpired. You'd rather die than touch that thing again, so you reach a shaking hand for your box and call for a servitor. Now you just have to wait for the mindless automaton to pick up the cursed artifact and then for this airlock to be claimed by the void. My vault. Loot. Did I miss some looty stuff? Oh no, link your account. Let's get rid of that. Bring that back up. Right, so that's that one there. What's this one over here? Oh, letter. Okay, let's get my backside back to the bridge, shall we? Begin scan. And down we go. And in case you wonder how I know some of the bits and pieces, even though I have never really played this game, yeah, I've been an avid 40k player for a long ass time. And played a lot of the games that come with it, and a lot of the skill sets are the same, so. Like I said, a lot of these skill sets are the same from some of the older ones, so. The Starfall gives you a din of ordnance and smell of smoke. Yeah. Halt, weapons on the ground or I'm firing. A man in a torn and dirty uniform hobbles towards you behind a chunk of rockcrete and a crumbled plasteel. His cracked helmet is adorned with a crooked label that reads Sergeant Malgar. Alright, so our skies are in lockdown, the rebels are shooting anything that flies and you just happen to land in our rear without a scratch to show for it. And on a shuttle that... Where'd you get it? Stolen from the palace, is it? He's visibly awed by your splendid goal of your transport. Grab 'em, lads, we got ourselves a rebel landing force. By the Holy Throne, what is this mess? They're a rough sport, go easy on them. Abelard, enlighten this rabble about the proper value of greeting the Emperor's chosen. You stand before rogue trader von Valencius, you do step to attention and give his lordship a formal report. My mistake, sir. Once the starport is under control of Governor's Warden's perimeter, this is... A frag grenade cuts off the rest of the soldier's word. Shrapnel flies everywhere with a piercing screech. One of the soldiers falls to the ground, clutching at the remains of his forearm that's now adorned with crimson tatters. Blood pouring out the stump, and the soldier's agony short-lived. The sergeant curses and hastily says an army prayer for the dead. With the rasping cough, the sergeant dispatches. Pardon me, sir. Sergeant Lace Malgar reported. My unit's holding the starport on the governor's orders. How may I serve? Some dog needs shot down my shuttle. Affirmative, your lordship, sir. It's all these damn rebels, these maggots. Somehow got their hands on anti-aircraft battery, and it's causing our shuttles no end of trouble. Really packs a punch. You're lucky they missed you. I've seen them fire 2 shuttles carrying reinforcements, not all survivors. What is going on? Unrest, sir. Armed rebels in both the capital and the provinces. First the lower level sparked, then it went up the spires. They hit the Vox hubs, the arsenals, the mag train stations. Then Felek tore off his mask, besides he knew about the trouble on Lycab Manaris. He knew that none of the allies would come to our aid. You may continue your report, peasant. My unit was here when it all went to the Groxes. The tech priests linked to the satellites reported strange sightings and void ships in the system. They were orbiting the star until one of them set course for landing on Lycab Majoris. The governor took precautionary measures in order to increase security at key facilities. Everyone knows that whatever something's not like, you better double the warden details. The alarm was raised, and we were sent to secure the starport. It's the only reason we were able to hold it. They're crushing us. The scumbags have been on a turn since the last reinforcements came and run low on ammo, and every other fighter is wounded. I don't know how bad it is in the streets, but I'll drive us out of here any minute. I live to serve. Do you have to remember the Inquisition come through? The word Inquisition is Sergeant Face. I don't know, sir. There's definitely haven't been any visitors on my watch. You might inquire headquarters. I am going to see the governor. If I may report, sir, as long as the rebels keep shooting their damned anti-aircraft batteries, absolutely nowhere to shuttle to you to the governor. Have to be on foot, and the streets are dangerous. I have no one to send with you. I was assigned all available troops to accompany the esteemed tech priest to the governor. I will voxcast orders to them to wait for you, and I'll inform headquarters. They better send out a convoy to meet you halfway. Meanwhile, we'll follow the governor's orders and hold the line here. You're a good soldier. You've got a lot of blood on your hands, both yours and our others. You know the same hand that salutes might now falter in darkness. Rank and epaulets won't save you from the bitterness. Pardon me, my lady, but I can't get my head around these fancy words you're saying. I've seen plenty of blood, but trust me, I'll fight till my last drop. The sergeant chased them at this point now. I found his Sergeant Donovan of Turchin was here. They completely lost his marbles, but I'd let him accompany you. You could have walked all the way to the governor's palace without any harm falling you. Who's that? One of us, veteran. No idea how he wound up here. The man's from Atoma Prime, the other end of the galaxy. Silent chap, crazy eyes, but you could see him slay enemies of humanity. There's none like him. When it started, he went missing out on the streets somewhere. Worse news for the rebels, though. He's an absolute beast in close quarters. A lot of our roadblocks are gone, the whole place is in rebel hands, and the city is almost lost, so no help will come. We're surrounded by rebels. Watch your steps, sir. The cheats are chock full of mines. Last bad mines, loaded to memory. More than anything, you need to watch the ground and not your surroundings. You'd rather risk a shot from a rebel or legendary soldier than experience a few handfuls of lethal frag shrapnel on top of some 300 explosive. I live to serve. Good man. End dialogue. Goodness. Right. Looty loop.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Looty loop. Right in the corner. More. What can I say? I am a complete loot goblin. Speaking of which, I better readjust my gear. So well, I'll take that. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
It's going from bad to worse. I expected a typical dull reception with the governor. Not more. But I will grant none.
Okay. Sigmund, get up. Idra, lurk at the back. Abelard, come forward. Argenta, come up here. Cassia, come up here.
Show me what you've got.
Faced worse.
Moving out.
Hello. Good Sister Argenta.
Doubt is for the weak, you, my emperor.
Out of my way.
Come on. Oh.
I'm in, maggot.
Is that worth it? No, what? Yes, it is.
Hold on. Let's get to it. I'm still standing. Just barely.
Scared yet?
No.
I am ready for whatever comes. Who if not me? I'll make it happen.
Step
You-
aside. The navigator is coming. Another fur painted black.
Yeah, Ablard, if you wouldn't mind.
Sound approach. Let's patch you up. I owe you a debt. It will be done.
And then... Hold there.
Make it quick.
Thanks, guys.
I must not falter. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Faith without I'll do it. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Charge up.
As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it. I am his will made manifest. Doubt is for the weak eradicated. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Nice.
Faith without deed.
She is now just knocking him off now, isn't she?
The Emperor commands each strike is a prayer. I know what is to come.
Here we go.
Go on, Mr. Agitator.
Fall back now.
Hmm.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Let's make some opportunities. It's as good as done.
Can I see if you can move up here, please?
Drowned in scarlet.
Ablard, 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 Ablard.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your beck and call. Victory can do this.
Let's get to it.
Argenta, if you can move up, please.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Run and gun.
Eradicated.
Cover me.
Got him. Nice and easy. Alright. Ooh. Car paces. So that will keep. That will ditch. That will ditch. That will ditch. There we go. That'll do. What do we have here? 3 scrappy las guns. And these over here. 3 more scrappy las guns. Well, every little helps, as they say. What have we got over here? Nothing I can get to just yet. Ah! Anyway, we're going to leave that there for now. So next time we come back, we'll be straight into this scrap. But I'm going to leave it there. So again, thank you very much for your time. And for the minute, I've been Cappadocia. Signing off.